Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be continuing with Casino Cups. Going to be doing part 17, 18, and 19. So yep, let's see how this goes. And that's the chalice.
Hey, Cup Bros, do you ever think about using your straws as weapons?
We did! We used to buy wheatstone from pork rinds to turn our straws into axes.
Huh.
And we would X the enemy. Well, Dita, this was back when we were collecting souls. I do wonder if the axe was the only choice. Maybe I could have turned it into an actual sword.
I mean, that is interesting.
Okay, last question, I swear. Do you ever still visit the cottage or no? Oh, how Muggs loves his study. I adore your comics.
No. We don't have time to regularly visit, since it's all the way on the other side of the aisles. And the research is slow, to say the least. The library just happens to have so little on the aisle's background, and I keep getting sidetracked. The aisle's own background, and there's hardly anything on it. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, Muggs, I have a hypothesis on the strange language you found, as well as the Calyx Anime in general. I think that the secret society moved through Greece at some point, and here's why. One of the symbols looks like the symbol for Omega. Other possible Greek symbols in the text include Rho, Epsilon, Kappa, and maybe Zeta, the earliest we can say.
That's interesting.
Yeah, good hypothesis. I've looked into that, and there is a resemblance, but it's not Greek exactly. It's hard to say the exact era of the mausoleums. I mean, it's part ancient Greek, and then suddenly Middle Ages. Either way, I'll keep it in mind. In the meantime, I'm heading to the library to look into our new findings. Thank you. I'll probably need it.
Cops and Muds, do y'all remember anything about your birth parents?
Well, no, we don't remember or know anything about them.
Okay.
They might not have even existed. But to be honest, I really want to know who they are.
Aw.
Were. I don't really care for them. There's not just the Calyx Anime. We know hardly anything about, but we also don't know our own birth parents.
True.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe there's a good reason why they've never appeared in our lives. I'm just really curious. I don't know. I'd prefer the ancestors that had a whole temple built for them.
That's interesting. So they both have different opinions on the parents.
Cups and Muggs, if you guys have trouble with nightmares, what usually helps to calm you down the best?
This is kind of embarrassing, but when I was little, whenever I had a nightmare, I'd wake up and sneak into Muggs's bed and sleep there.
Aww.
He would always accidentally wake me up, but I didn't want him to feel bad, so I just pretended to keep sleeping. This one time, both of us couldn't sleep, so we snuck into Elder Kettle's room, but his bed was tiny and we didn't want to wake him up, so we just sort of camped on his floor. In the morning, he almost stepped on us.
Oh, what about El Kettle?
We both used to get a lot of nightmares about all those battles and constant dying. I mean, we struggled with it for a long while. These days, however, I like to think I am pretty calm when it comes to nightmares. I might have them sometimes, but they're only dreams in the end.
Aw.
Nowadays when, if I get them, I can't really sneak into Muggs anymore.
Okay.
So I sneak up onto the roof of our apartment block. Maybe grab a snack and a smoke too, and just hang out there for a small bit. I haven't told Muggs about this yet. But lately I've been having this one dream or nightmare, I guess, that makes me feel a bit nervous about this whole thing we're doing.
Yeah, the
But I don't want to tell him that.
Oh. Okay. No trespassing. Huh. That seemed like a ruins. Yeah, these seem like old ruins. Huh. Cup? Whoa.
Hey, who goes there?
Oh shoot.
This is a restricted area. Get back here! Hey! Hey!
Check over there.
Nothing. Come on out!
Oh, shut up. Oh, look, it's just some satyrs. You calm down. Oh.
Oh. Well.
Oh.
That's one place to hide.
Shouldn't we be going home now? We already came all the way here. We can't go back now. Fine. In honor of another successful break-in, let's not call them break-ins. We'll celebrate with a drinking game, counting each time we were beaten, burnt, crushed, drowned, and electrocuted to death. Oh, boy.
Jeez.
All right, so for every time you died, you take a shot. And for every time I died, I take one. Okay. Hey, Quadratus, how many times have we died?
Back 3 years ago, when you still listened to my rhymes, you failed and perished 157 times.
Jeez.
I don't think I've brought enough to cover that. Oh, thank goodness. Seemed easier than waiting round to die.
And a dog.
Oh, well, we sure didn't have to wait long to almost pass to the other side, huh? All the times we were broken, crushed, and burned. It was so scary, but it happened so much. It was just scary how unscary it was. Does that make sense?
Aw, but
But the first time I died, it was terrifying. I wasn't in my body. I couldn't feel or think, but I just knew, and it feels like something I'm not supposed to remember. But then I do.
Years I've been
And then
waiting
suddenly
around.
I'm breathing again. And all my senses rush back and it hurts. And I see you. and
Hey, Max! Look where I am!
Oh, Max. Oh.
Hey, Quadratus. How old are you?
Centuries and centuries, I am old. Famous the stories that I've told.
Oh, yeah? You want to tell a story about Alex and Mimi, or... Legendary Chalice?
The chalice.
They had wills and hearts of gold, battled creatures not of their world. Leaping and dashing across fierce and brave, they thought they'd never have to meet their grave. They'd never have their final breath. And she too would come and count her deaths.
Huh. So like they was doing. Okay.
Quadratus, how many times have I died? Quadratus?
Throughout all your adventures in my rhymes, you have fallen and perished 573 times.
That's a lot.
Impossible, huh?
Not how I would describe dying again and again. Your guardian friend warned you not to use this power in vain.
Relax, he's not worried. He's busy mingling with the others. He also fell asleep back at the cathedral.
One day you'll be at the end of the line, and no one will be around to save you.
Quadratus. We've also brought back people who've been dead for weeks. I could die right here, right now. And someone will come by and revive me.
Oh.
Don't worry. Until I grow weak and old. If that will ever really happen.
I feel like that happened. Yeah.
I will not disappear.
Okay. Okay, that was interesting to say. Like, wow. Okay. Let's go on to part 18. So yeah, see you guys there. Okay guys, welcome back. We're at part 18. Let's continue.
I wonder if the axe was the only choice. Maybe I could have turned it into an actual sword.
I see you have already tested out my new spell. Did it work?
See for yourself.
Ooh.
Works like a charm.
She turned it into like a staff.
Lux, does Dice still teach you how to do card tricks?
Yeah, he still teaches me tricks and shuffling techniques. You know, the key to it is essentially just misdirection. I actually started carrying around a deck of cards everywhere to practice with.
You got it. Come on.
Aw.
Well,
No! Oh, sorry. Again.
you'll get there. It took myself months to learn.
But, wait. don't you just have your card levitating powers?
How do you think I developed those?
You got your powers by doing card tricks?
Pretty much. You spend each day practicing and learning and getting quicker and quicker until it becomes as easy as magic.
Huh. Did you learn how to change pictures on the cards by doing that as well?
Yup, it's all just the same card manipulation.
Wow. Do you think I'll be able to do the same?
I bet on it. After all, you've got a teacher as amazing as me, don't you?
Did someone teach you as well?
Yup. Who? Only the best teacher in the world.
Which is...
Money and greed.
Oh, come on.
Oh. I'm guessing he taught himself. Yeah, I guess that he taught himself these tricks. He didn't have nobody. Oh, that's blood.
Before we get into another video, we have a sponsor today. Yeah! Who is it, you ask? Well, it's none other than Raid Shadow Legends, baby! And it's a free online MMORPG. Woohoo! You can get acquainted with so many amazing character designs and build up your own amazing team. A producer and manager of the channel, Sharps, loves this game, and she's quite fond of the little quirks it has, like how the characters fall over when they die. She personally finds it funny. Raid has an amazing amount of content. All links in the description, and keep being awesome, you
Just skip
wonderful
the fun of
people.
that.
Raid, thank you for sponsoring us. Genuinely, thank you. Genuinely for sponsoring us. And let's get on to the video.
Here we go.
Hey, Devil, do you have any regrets? If so, what's your biggest? Sorry if I already answered.
If everything that happened had to have happened for me to end up where I am right now, then I regret nothing.
Okay.
And Devil, would you ever want back your wings?
I will never understand why you people feel the need to justify your actions using him. Nor will I ever understand how someone could believe that a prayer is enough to make up for their actions. You just can't take responsibility. I did it in God's name. The devil made me do it. See, always pinning it on someone else, and at the same time putting all your life under the volition of another being.
True.
The guilt, the self-pity, the regret. Is it so strong that you can't help it, that you would sacrifice your free will? I would rather ravish in the thought of regretting actions that I choose with my own free will than live content committing actions that someone else chose for me. Nobody chooses for me. Nobody controls me. He will not control me.
Okay.
Devil, dice, cups, and mugs. Do any of you believe in fate? Or rather, someone being doomed to fail?
I don't know. I don't really think about it that much. Maybe? Like, if the devil exists, then well, maybe that means fate exists as well. I mean, if it does, then I hope fate's got plenty of luck and riches coming my way.
Of course.
Fate is defined as a development of events outside a person's control or to be destined or predetermined by a supernatural force to act in a certain way. So, by that, the existence of fate would mean that free will or even random chance does not exist. And does free will actually exist? I mean, seeing how we rarely do have supernatural forces acting on the world, this question that could have stayed philosophical and conceptual now actually carries much more heavy weight to it. Are we actually free? Honestly, I don't think we are. I don't think fate, as we define it, exists. But I think certain events predetermine the happening of future events, like a ripple effect. We don't really have control of our decisions because we can't control what we want or how one event might lead to another. Call this more psychological evaluation of the question. And if we can't control something, we like to think that something else that is intelligent and sentient, for example, a deity, is controlling it. Because the thought of randomness and chance controlling our lives is, well, scary. And is there a deity controlling our lives? Well, the fact that my boss is Satan begs the assumption that yes, there is. But I won't take that as a key to a straight answer because here's the kicker. How much control does that deity really have, and does that deity have free will himself?
True. Huh.
Fate is a huge, cruel, messy game of poker. Some people are luckier than others, and some people might say that once the cards are drawn, the winners are decided before the game even begins. And you can either be complacent and just roll with it, thinking, oh, it's destined to happen the way it does, or you can learn when to fold, when to bet, how to read your opponents, and make things play out how you want it to. Fate is another fancy illusion. It's up to you if you fall for it.
These are all good points.
Take it from someone who saw the fabric of space and time get created. If you define fate as a set of events pre-written by a higher being, then you also have to define fate as a poorly written script made by someone who is just as clueless as the creatures he's writing the script for. A script you definitely have the potential to go against. It's a very weak script, and whether or not someone is doomed to do something really stems down from whether you perceive that something as bad or not. There is no objective fate. The script was written by a subjective mind.
Does it really matter, though? Like, in the end, we'll still live our lives however we live them.
Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Let's get back into it.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
Just use
that's
gift
funny.
code.
Okay, now let's get back into it.
Not meaning to sound rude or anything to you boys, but why does Cuphead get so mad when people talk about Elder Kettle?
Mad? I don't get mad. A little annoyed, maybe, but I don't get mad. He doesn't mean to appear that way, but sometimes when he gets emotional, he becomes defensive. Please don't think he means any harm or anything.
Aww.
Mr. King Dax, you already told Cups and Mugs about the meanings of diamonds and spades. But you never talked about clubs and hearts.
Oh, yeah.
What do they represent?
Oh, right, I didn't talk about those two, did I? Well, clubs are all about knowledge, thinking, innovation, the future. They're communicators, they're creative, they're thinkers, educators, and are stubborn as a mule. They can be quite bullheaded, but either way, they always find new ways to subvert the status quo. They can change things. Hearts are about what you'd expect. Love, family, the soul, all that soft schmuck. They're social, they're emotional, they're lively. And a pretty self-explanatory suit. Just look at the symbol. Closely.
Okay.
Guys, where are your parents now? If they're dead, then how did they die?
Ma died of some lung disease? Pops got shot in the street after somebody who just happened to have been in contact with him. Sold his location when he was on the run to a group of rivals for some cash. But you know, it's just business. Easy money.
Guys, did you? Oh.
Dice,
just wanted to know, out of everything in the world you could take back, from a bad choice to a simple lie, what would it be? Dice, do you have any regrets? If so, what's your biggest? Sorry if Hardy answered.
Of course I have regrets. Regrets are inevitable. I used to collect them like those demons collect souls. Though, when I began accepting who I really am, some of the regrets went away. But that does mean that the biggest ones stayed. And you're not gonna get to find out what those are.
Hey, Dice, how often do you think about your family anymore?
I don't dwell on it. On that or regrets. What happened, happened. It'd be a waste of time.
To King Dice, is there anything you really regret of not doing?
We just have to play what we get dealt to the best of our ability. Manipulate it to favor us and stop feeling sorry for ourselves.
Dice, do you ever wish that your parents were better people? And do you have any visible scars from the cigarettes? Talk about it to Muggs. He might be able to at least be ears to listen to you. If anything, it might just be nice to talk about it.
Yep. Ooh, that's a no. That's a nope.
Want to know the best way to hurt someone? The best way to hurt someone is to do it from a place of love. They won't suspect it. They'll justify it for you. They'll keep coming back. Because they desire, they want, they all want so much. Money, guns, drugs, hookers, all of it. They build houses of cards around themselves and pretend it makes them bigger than life. But love is the ultimate poison. No money or guns can make you feel the pain that love does. Make them want love from you, and the cut will run so much deeper. You know how that feels, don't you? You are that cut. You are the outcome of that pain. I used to have so much love. I used to be beautiful, and then you ruined me. You are my burden. You are bad luck. My bad luck.
Jeez.
That is the best way to hurt someone.
Oh, nice. Jeez. I'm guessing that was King Dice's motto that was saying that to him. Oh. I just want to hug. I want to hug King Dice now. I want to hug him. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get on to 19. Will be the last part we're going to be acting to. Okay, welcome to part 19. Let's get started.
Hey, Cuphead Mugman, do you guys have special keepsakes from your childhood? Like a favorite toy, storybook, or a blanket?
Muggs? I think Muggs is too busy to answer.
Yeah, we've kept a lot of stuff from our childhood. Almost everything that we have has been with us since the cottage. Well, anything that looks that old anyway. Except for the stuff that we've snatched from the temple. That's way older. I guess our keepsakes are our photo album and the old storybooks that Elder Kettle used to read to us.
Aww.
I have a couple of questions for the Dish Brothers. Do you think with the research Muggs is doing, you'll be able to get powers back?
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's the idea. Oh, I miss being able to shoot magic bullets from my hand. Oh, I hope so. If we can find out more about the history of Calyx Anemi, we might also find out how to make the potion that gives us those powers. And possibly even more.
Oh, Mugs?
Cuphead, do you like magical items?
Hell yeah, I like magic stuff. I'm technically a magical item myself. Actually, some of our most important keepsakes are magical. We've still kept our heart pendants from pork rind. They give extra strength to whoever wears them so they can take more punches. We broke one of them though. I've also kept the smoke bomb. It still works and can make the wearer disappear and phase through solids in a puff of smoke. But the most important one of all, and the most magical, is Elder Kettle's inkwell. The mystical inkwell, he called it. It's kind of hard to explain, but when you draw a picture with ink from this thing, the picture becomes a small world you can enter, as if you step into the drawing through the paper. Actually, that wasn't really hard to explain. But it's not as easy as just doodling and jumping right in. It only worked when Elder Kettle used it, and we have no idea how that even works. It's probably for the best, honestly. Otherwise, Muggs and I would have drawn up something crazy and gotten lost in it. So, we've been trying to figure out how it works, but so far, nothing.
Aww.
And something about it has been on my mind. I mean, honestly, a lot of things have. And this is going to sound stupid, and I know Mugman will definitely think this is stupid, but back then, when we were fighting King Dice and the crew, it felt very similar to how this inkwell worked. We shrunk and were thrown from place to place like teleportation. And it was all controlled by Dice, and even the crew's bodies changed, and it felt trippy. The best way to describe it is we shrunk and went through a bunch of small worlds. Kind of like how we'd be shrunk and go into a small world drawn with the inkwell. Makes me think. What if Dice has something similar to this thing? See, I told you it was stupid.
No, it's not. It's not. It's interesting.
Lucy, I've heard a rumor about some sort of party for the top dogs of hell occurring at the casino. What's that all about? Sounds exciting. And who's on the guest list?
Princes of Hell and their servants of choice, as well as mortals of Inkwell City. Lilith thought the princes deserved a party to get their minds off of things. I think she might be too generous, though. And Dice just wants to get to torment them, so... come one, come all.
Okay.
Mugman and Cuphead, if you had a chance to talk to Elder Kettle again, what would you tell/ask him?
I don't know. There's so much I would want to do. Spend more time with him, thank him for everything he did for us, tell him about what's been going on, and ask so many questions.
Yep.
Say I'm sorry for always being a brat, and always getting into trouble,
Aww.
and probably really stressing him out.
Cups.
Mugman, have you considered asking Mr. Devil about the Calyx Armani? He's been around for forever. It's reasonable to think he might know something.
It's Calyx Anemi, and I have. But seeing all the angelic imagery of those drawings where the warriors would use their magic to kill demons, I don't think I want the devil to know we're pursuing that power.
Makes sense.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I like the devil. I just do what any sensible friend of the devil would do. And not trust him.
Yep.
Hey, Devil, what did the imps find in Elder Kettle's house?
Nothing. You found nothing.
Well, they took everything that belonged to him with them. Everything important, anyway.
That means they have the inkwell.
What does that mean for us? Well, they might use it against us.
No, this could be good. They can figure out how to use it and solve this little potion mystery for us. And then we'll take a bit for ourselves.
So... we did good then?
Indeed. However, you have been exposed to some sensitive information, which is why you are hereby relieved of your duty. May you experience your preferred level of pain during the following.
Well, he is the devil.
Stop burning the imps.
Oh, it's satisfying. Leave me alone.
Are you sure all of this is worth it, boss?
Oh, believe me, it is.
You know you could just talk to them about it? I'd sure wanna. You hardly want to explain anything yourself.
The plan stays the same, Dice. The only change is that we're not turning those two into demons or killing them anymore. Since, you know, they're more useful alive.
Uh-huh.
And if they found out, they'll get suspicious. Well, Mugman, anyway. Their trust is the closest I've got to the potion.
Because sneaking around their childhood home is far less suspicious.
We can't risk this, Dice. It's been too long. It's getting worse. And worse. You've seen it. And I tried to keep you out of it.
Which was your first mistake.
Oh.
Just promise me you won't do anything stupid, all right?
That's what I have you for. To stop me from impulsively starting Armageddon or whatever it is I do.
And promise me you won't worry about this during the party and actually enjoy yourself.
Now you're asking for too much.
Oh.
Fine.
Oh wow, this is us, mechanical compression.
Hey, Mugman. I've been wondering this for a while now. What is your inspiration to research as much as you do? Also, artist, your art is so dang amazing. I'm a beginner artist, and you're my inspiration.
I have a number of inspirations. I've died so many times. Death is so sudden. It could happen at any moment. Everything could end at any moment. I wouldn't even realize it.
Aww.
I'm not even sure where I'll go when I die. Well, with the potion, death was just an inconvenience. And then it ended. And Elder, and Chalice, we really remembered what death actually is. I've moved on. I'm not mourning. It's a part of life, but the unpredictability of it, it's not even scary. It's more infuriating. One day, I'll disappear and never see where we'll go. Never do anything I could have done. I hate being at its mercy.
Spades are about, well, death, illness, loss.
It's simply impossible for you to know the things I know. Because you're mortal.
Maybe I'm meant to be greater than this.
Whoa, Max.
Do not put yourself at odds with death. There are many things you cannot control, and to try would to end in your demise. You... oh, gosh. You don't get to say anything. As far as I know, death means nothing to you. You live forever. Yes, I've existed for far longer than you, so listen to me especially. You don't know what it's like. Mugman, you're being brash, and also you're intoxicated. I have seen the same mistakes get made. I don't have to be like them. I can be better. That's the point of history. I'll know better. I'll learn better. I've fought the devil, Lucifer himself. I've died before and come back. I've spent nights just rereading the same textbook over and over, staring at the same inkwell over and over, and you're telling me that I can't?
Yes.
Why?
Because mortals weren't meant to know these.
Mugs?
Oh, I'm getting a little fed up with my mortality. We deserve to know. I deserve to know.
Oh, I'm worrying about Mugs. His mental state. Oh. Okay, that was part 19. I'm worried about Mugs, his mental state, and how he is, like, going with all this. Oh, is he going to try to cheat mortality? Is he going to try to cheat death? I mean, they kind of did, in a sense. But it just worries me. Because it seems like Mugs is losing it. The more that he researches and more that happens, he's just losing a part of his mind. Oh man. Wow. Okay. Guys, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to comment below what you guys think. As usual, the links to the parts 17, 18, and 19 will be in the description below. And if you're just joining us for the first time, hit that subscribe button. When you do, you get the bell notification. Hit that as well, so you get notified on when I upload videos like this one. And I will see you guys next time.